Good morning, Ethereans.
Good morning.
And welcome to the day of the rising sun. The Christ sun rises in your soul. It must embody the Christ idea of your life. The earth has been through its dark periods, and today we are seeing the full emergence of the physical sun, which actually speaks of the full emergence of the spiritual sun, Christ's sun within us. So take a deep in breath and allow the eyes to close, welcoming you to your inner wells. Look into your heavenly wells and identify the Christ thought that is most noble, worthy to be offered to the Christ essence of you. Identify also the Christ feeling, and in the Christ physical action, so you are clearly aware of the gold, noble thoughts of the mind, of the fragrant, frankincense, deodorizing energy of your feelings, of the immortality of your life through right actions. The things I do immortalizes me on earth. So for a brief moment, contemplate on the Christ idea. What is the most noble thought that I can hold on to that glorifies my God essence? Think of a thought. I hold on to the thought that I am God. So when God is God as me, what is my life like? When God is God as me, what other thoughts can come to this mental plane that glorifies God? Capture your own God thought about you. What is your God thought? And from this moment, as the sun rises, we establish that this is the thought that I hold on to. No matter what happens to my life, through my life and with my life, I hold on to this God thought that I am God. One with God, I am God. One in God, I am God. One of God, I am God. Capture your own thought, if it's not this one, and pledge to yourself that this is the thought that I hold on to. Whether I am in any joy or pain, I hold on to this thought. This is my spiritual stubbornness, that I am God. And now begin to describe your life passionately. When God is God as me, as in now, what is my life like? And begin to describe it, hearing the sound of your voice, your solar plexus. And then you give attention to your emotions, your feeling tone. What is the Christ Judaizing feeling tone that you hold on to? I'm holding on to the feeling tone of I'm the mothering darkness of love. That's my feeling. A very deep darkness of love that is breathing qualities of joy. I say, let there be joy, and there is the light of joy, the light of the peace, the light of oneness, the light of unification. From me bursts out varying colors of feeling tones. I am the mothering darkness of love. That's my feeling tone. What is yours? Capture your Christ feeling tone. This mothering darkness that I am judaizes everything. It can only see itself and birth itself in every situation. Capture yours and describe it. So when God is God as this feeling tone, what is that like? Describe it with passion. Hearing the sound of your voice in the solar plexus and embodying it. Please allow that to happen. Then you contemplate on the mirror of your life, the third Christ gift, the immortality. What is that physical action? Capture a Christ physical action that speaks of you, that immortalizes you. Mine is, I am sacred service in sacred dialogue. It means to me that I'm employed giving service everywhere, to everyone without discrimination, and my words are seasoned to bring out goodness into life, what I call sacred dialogue. I do and speak what brings the sacredness, the wholeness, the holiness, the purity of life into expression. Nothing is too hard for me to do. I will go into the mud to save a soul. I will climb the skies to save a soul. I am in sacred service, in sacred dialogue. I will speak, and only what is seasoned to bring out the sacredness out of somebody is what speaks itself out of me. This is my Christ body. Sacred service in sacred dialogue. What is yours? You may use mine or use your own. You will join me in my heaven, in my Christ world of this physical body of immortality, myrrh. Or have your own. And describe it now. Describe it when God is God as the sacred service and sacred dialogue that I am. What is that like? When God is God as this physical you that glorifies your Christ essence, what is that like? How does that look? What is the smell? What is the taste? What's the texture? The sound? What's the feeling tone of this? Describe it with passion and experiencing the new Christ you. Please allow this to happen. Hearing the sound of your voice in your solar plexus as you do it. And let this win you now to the wholeness of you. In your mind, feeling, and body, you are surrendered to the Christ essence that you are. And you are now the rising sun, the new star sun that is rising up. Feel you in the soul of humanity. Feel you in the body of all experience, and then in the soul of humanity. Feel in the body of conscious humanity, then in the soul of humanity. Feel you in the body of your nation, and then in the soul of humanity. Feel you in your race, the color of your race, and then the soul of humanity. Feel you in your culture, in your tribe, then in the soul of humanity. And experience this rising you, this rising Christ in you, this new rising sun. And as the new sun rises upon the face of the earth, there rises now in me, in you, this new Christ sun, ablaze with its trinity, of its golden mental nature, of its fragrant frankincense emotion, and its immortal physical presence. And loud in your soul declare several times, I am the full Christ, I am the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. Several times in your soul. No one hearing. Loud. I am the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. Declare it to the element of the air. Feel you in the air and declare it with the air. I am the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. Then to the element of the fires, then to the element of the waters, and to the element of the earth. Make sure you declare to each of these elements at least 3 times. In the air and as the air, I'm the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. In the fires and as the fires, I'm the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. You may be on the waters now. In the waters and as the waters, I'm the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. Carry on. And finally, in the earth and as the earth, I'm the glorified Christ in full brilliance made manifest. And then slowly we stand on our feet to make our Christ declaration, the rising Christ son that we are. We may now gently right where we are, stand on our feet. Take the star position. Feet slightly apart, hands slightly outstretched. And the declaration is on the screen, and we declare together. Hail, 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 all hail the Son of Righteousness. Hail my glorified Christ self, rising within my soul. Hail my ethereal mission, the unifier and the activator of potential Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. Hail my resilient, compassionate, and healing Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. We declare, hail, 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 all hail the Son of Righteousness. Hail my glorified Christ self, rising within my soul. Hail my ethereal mission, the unifier and the activator of potential Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. Hail, my resilient, compassionate, and healing Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. We declare, hail, 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 all hail the Son of righteousness. Hail, my glorified Christ self, rising within my soul. Hail, my ethereal mission, the unifier and the activator of potential Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. Hail, my resilient, compassionate, and healing Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. And you may now sound the last part, putting in your own God presence. If the last part speaks of you, hail my resilient, compassionate, and healing Spirit of God, bearing fruits of immortality unto eternity. If that speaks of you, carry on speaking it loud in your soul and describe you. Feel you, the body of humanity, and describe this you. This resilient, compassionate, and healing Spirit. Mine is the liberating Spirit of God. The liberating Spirit of God, liberating souls to their highest and their best, freeing, chaining the giant in everybody into full expression, unleashing the potential in everybody, and the invocation and invitation of the divine out of everybody into expression. So describe yours. Hail that Spirit of God. Hail that Christ Spirit that you are. Feel it, taste it, touch it, and experience. And then gently be seated to experience it in you. O Son, Spirit of the Son. O Son, flowering grace of the Son. O Son, the sole vicegerent of the cosmos upon the face of the earth. O Son, receive from far off stars and planets fresh, new, compassionate energy for our souls. Compassion, that spirit that makes us experience our highest and our best, and we are passionate about its expression as our lives. Compassion, that passionate spirit that wants companionship for itself, so it calls it out of everybody else into expression. Compassion, that spirit that recognizes its oneness with all of humans, animals, plants, stones, birds, fishes, and brings out the essence of all things into expression. Wisdom, that knowing, that knows just what to do to reveal the righteous action for the fulfillment of the original purpose of the cosmos. Wisdom, the self-knowingness that is seeking to be more of its own knowing through its units of life. Wisdom, the established balance of life that is rejoicing in its own glory. The established balance of life that is rejoicing in its own glory. Sun, flower of suns. Sun, Spirit of the sun, receive from the far off stars and galaxies compassion, wisdom, reign through our souls, establishing through us the coloration in the baptism of compassionate wisdom. For our souls in the soul of the planet, I in the body of the planet, I receive this in the body of the planet, in the body of the air, in the body of the fires, in the body of the waters, in the body of the earth. I receive you, O Son, in the soul of my soul, for the soul of my earth soul. Recognize and establish this now in you and us. Blessed is the primary essence that sings itself in our souls, and we are forever employed in the dance within our soul, and so it is. Amen. Holy Christ of God, rising Christ light, mightier than the power and the force of 10 billion suns. Be willing to express you to fulfill the purpose of the earth, now and forever. Amen. Amen. So you now invite you fully out, take a deep in breath. With the out breath, let it bring you all the way to your glorious physical body temple and feel you in the body. Then gently scratch the left knee and feel the sensation. Then scratch the right knee and feel the sensation. Compare the differences of the sensations. And with that observation, you welcome you out with the next in and out breath, allowing the eyes to open. And as somebody declare with his or her eyes open to the elements, I am the glorious Christ in full brilliance made manifest. We restate, I am the glorious Christ in full brilliance made manifest. Finally, I am the glorious Christ in full brilliance made manifest. And so it is. Amen. That's the end of the meditation, and we will continue with the rest of the church service.